Welcome, dear students, to this session. Today we are going to discuss some more functions such as concatenate, which is categorized under text, and rank, round, and power, which is categorized under mathematical function. Let's start our first function, concatenate. In Excel, this function joins up to 30 text items together which are having various different cell references, and the result is arrived by giving the answer in a single cell reference as a single text. In the newer version of Excel, the concatenate function can be seen as concat function. Let us explore the same with the help of an example. Consider this example wherein the data set is from C3 to E9. So as already discussed, this function joins up to 30 cell references into one text. So how does my syntax look like? The syntax is equal to concatenate, open bracket, click on the cell reference, the first reference which you need to capture, comma, the second cell reference, so on and so forth till 30 cell references, and close the bracket and then say enter. Let us look at this with the help of an example. So if you can see here, in C4 I have Alan and in D4 I have Jones. So if I want to combine these two texts, very simple for me. So the function will be equal to concatenate, open brackets, click on C4, that is a cell reference, comma D4, my second cell reference, close the bracket and then say enter. So here you can see the combined text has been delivered under E4. In case you want a space, so if you observe, Alan Jones does not have a space. So if you want a space, very simple, you can see the format here, equal to concatenate, open brackets, click on Alan, that is C7, comma, inverted commas you have to start with a space in between, then comma, D7, that is with Jones. So you get a space here when you do this function with inverted commas in between. And in this case, you don't need any special formatting. So let us look at the second function now, and that is rank. In Excel, rank function is used to rank numeric values, and this ranking can be done in ascending order or descending order. And the syntax runs like equal to rank and open bracket, and you need to select the cell references for which you have to arrive the ranking. I have a set of items. So the value is given in A33. So the value starts from A34 to A37. So if I want to rank them, then what will be my function? Equal to rank, open brackets, cover the data. So I'll be covering from, so you have to cover the cell reference, that is A34, comma, cover the entire range, comma, 0. So if you put 0 in the function, then the ranking will be in, the highest number will get the first rank. So the largest number will be at the top of the order. So if you observe, you can see here that 30 being the largest number, hence it has got the first rank here. So this can be used for calculating the ranks in a college, or if you have ordered a material for purchase, then you can rank the least price material cost. Hence we can say that this function is used to rank a numeric value when compared in a list of other numeric values, and hence ranking can be used wherever one needs to know the position of a particular value. Let us look at the next function, namely round. So what is round? Round is nothing but rounding of decimal. So if 0 is used, the number is rounded to the nearest whole number, and we can also use negative number. And what does this do? I should explain with the help of an example. Consider this example. So if you observe, I have a data set wherein in C65 I have the number as 1.47589. So if I give the function under round as this 0, 0 means it has to be rounded off to the nearest digit. So if you observe, my function will be equal to round, click on cell reference where the data is there, comma, click on the cell reference where the data is pertaining to places to round off digit is present, and open the bracket and say enter. So if you observe, it has been rounded off to 1. Similarly, in the next case, I want it to be rounded off to the next decimal point. So the formula, my round off function has given me 1.47 rounded off to 1.5. And the next one you can see rounded off to 2 decimal points, so that is 1.48. Let us see the use if I use a negative. If a negative amount of rounding is used, the figure to the left of the decimal points are rounded. So let us consider this. I have 13643, that is 13,643.47589, and I want it to be rounded off to nearest -1. So what does this mean? So in this case it means the decimals are ignored and the functions rounds off the numeric value to the nearest tens. So my formula runs like this: equal to round, open bracket, click on the cell reference that is C68, comma, click on the cell reference which gives me the data to the rounding of array, that is -1, in D68, close the bracket and say enter. So if you observe here, the decimals are ignored and the function rounds off the numeric value to the nearest tens. Similarly, if we put -2, the numeric value is rounded off to the nearest 100. And if you observe in the next line, the numeric value is rounded off to the nearest thousands. And this same function is easily available under Home tab under Numbers. So it is already embedded in the Excel ribbon. So if you don't want to remember this formula, or you can also use with the help of the mouse this function under Number. So it's under the Home tab. So now let us look at the, we have already discussed this in session 8. So power is nothing but raised to, and raised to factor is also called as exponential. So my syntax runs equal to power, and then you need to capture the cell reference and in comma, next is the exponential factor. So if you observe in this example, so the number which has to be raised to the power is 3 and the exponential factor is 2. So if I capture this with the help of this formula, it is equal to power, open brackets, click on the cell reference that is C88, comma, D88 being the cell reference of the exponential factor, close the bracket and enter. And you get the answer as 9. So this is equal to same way if I had already shown in session 8, equal to 3, then raised to the power that is exponential 2 and enter. So you can ease your calculation with the help of this power formula, and this power formula does not require any new formatting. That's all for today, dear students. Thank you very much. So we have captured in this session, I have taught you about concatenate, then rank, round and power. Thank you very much. See you in next session.